Hey guys, Dan from Sterling Self Defense and Sleeping Badger coming at you another video. Got a cool one today. In the past, you've seen some guys, and I've tried to screwing around with 17 millimeter solid steel balls. A lot of guys, they're real popular with 50 cal guys because 50 cal, it's a half inch. You can get steel balls, anything you want 50 cal. There's tons of junk you can throw in a 50 cal barrel. But 68 caliber guns, not so much. So the closest thing is 17 millimeter, but it's like 6, 8. It's small. So you stick them in a regular gun, they're like, yeah, cool, 20 gram. But you shoot them, you're getting like 20 joules because there's just too much blow by. So, I'm like, these are really cool. And guys, it'd just be fun to shoot them. But these are monsters. 20 grams. They're cool. And they would do some damage. So I figured, there's no 6.6 caliber gun. So make me a barrel that shoots it. So I make barrels anyway. So I figured, hey, why not? Make a barrel that takes it. So I made a 17 millimeter barrel that goes in an FSC or VKS, whichever you like. Freshly done, put in metal detents. I'm actually going to add a little thing I didn't get to yet. I want to get the testing done first, but I got metal detents, and with the new metal detents, you can adapt these new ones a little better. You can bend them to grab a little more because 17 millimeters are a little smaller. So, but you can actually take these, bend them out so they fit perfectly, and they, as you see, upside down, hold the 17 millimeter ball. Worked out great. So the next thing I'm going to do is on top of that, I'm going to drill a little hole in the top and I'm going to install magnets to hold it. They're steel, so might as well use a magnetic detent. So I didn't get to that yet. I'll get back on the machine and do that afterwards. I want to test it, make sure it works first. I haven't even tried it out yet. I just milled all this, so it's funny. I'm milling it for 17 millimeter. And I'm all ready to go, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot the most, it's 17 millimeter. It's good for the balls now. It's a 17 millimeter barrel. I didn't finish the end or anything yet. You can see it's just still all silver. But I'm like, going to go test it. I'm like, oh, shit, wait a minute. I'm forgetting. And a lot of guys don't know this, even guys with YouTube channels. But the bolt actually goes inside your barrel. And the bolt is 680. So 17 millimeter, bolt's not going to fit in. So obviously the gun's not going to work. So I was like, oh, shit. So I had to mill out just enough to the end of the bolt. So I measured it all out, took my mic, and it's 68 cal just until the end of the bolt. So the rest of it's 17 millimeter, real tight. Well, close to 17 millimeter. You don't want to have it too tight. So anyway, did all that. That doesn't matter how I did it. It's all done. So we're going to put it in and see what it does. Now, kids, don't try this at home. These are 20 gram balls. Super dangerous. You can see them. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, they don't bounce too well. Big solid balls. I'm going to pull you guys a little closer. And I put my safety glasses on and hope I don't die. You don't want to get a ricochet with one of these suckers coming back at you. Pretty much like a firearm at this point. All right. Safety glasses. 20 gram steel ball. They're going to do something, but we're hoping for not. Hey, Badger, come on. You're downrange. Come on. Can't play around. Come on, Badger. Come here. Come on. Hold on. Put Badger outside. Go get him, Badger. Go get the rabbits. Go get him. Come on. Badger, go get him. Go get the bad rabbits. Go get the deers. Come on. Go get him. You get him one, too. All right. Vets are out of the range. Can't take any chances with these. They're, dangerous. It's all dangerous, but this is a little more dangerous. All right, load her up. 17 mils. Oh, there goes one, and never to be seen again. All right, load her up. All right, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. 236. Remember, that's 20 grams. I gotta put a bigger spring in this. Hold on. I don't think they're loading right. Let me see that. I got a regular silver spring in here. Probably should have put a bigger one in. Yeah, definitely gonna need a red spring with these. Maybe even a red spring and a half. All right, here we go. There it goes. Got my detents on that one. Need that magnet. I don't know if it dented my detents or what. Let me check it. I got a detent out. All right, definitely going to need the magnetic. Oh, I'm dropping these things all over the place. All right, we got some more of them. And they're not so cheap. All right, reload again. Definitely going to need that magnetic detent. The metal ones hold it, but they're a lot of weight. Go with 3. All right, here we go. 244. Come on. I'm not loading there. Yep, definitely got to put a bigger spring in. Oh, you know what? Let me go work on that D10 thing and be right back. All right, guys, I am back. All right, I just bent the D10s so they were holding on a little tighter. I didn't do the magnet yet. I'll get around to that. That's going to take some time on the machine. But I did set up Mr. Pumpkin and a piece of plywood. And we know that a joule goes through plywood around 74 joules. These steel balls, I don't know what joules. So I've got a small barrel in this. So it's shooting pretty good. Steel 20-gram balls right now. It's shooting between 50 and 60 joules. Which a big steel heavy ball. That's pretty damn impressive. If I had a longer barrel, it'd be more. So I want to see. So this shouldn't be able to go through the plywood at that joules. But I'm thinking heavy steel with that momentum. See what we can do. I'm not gonna hold up the chronograph for this one just because I gotta aim and try not to get a ricochet and kill myself and break all my tools. So we saw what it shoots, so we know that basically. So all right, eyeglasses on, Mr. Pumpkin. Ooh, I put a stronger spring in too. I put a red spring in. It's like a pinball machine now. With these big freaking balls. See, that's the one problem about the top spring. Oh, it shoots them around like a freaking pinball. I'll do something about that too. Need a little adjustments. First time trying it. But the biggest thing is the power right now. Just use the follower and shoot them up. Alright. Here we go. First shot. I didn't put the sight on. I forgot to put the back sight back on. Alright, my aim is going to be off a little bit. Oh, air it up. Yeah, okay, I can chronograph it at the same time. 242. I think it went through the plywood too. It's right through the pumpkin. All right, next shot. Oh, let me just want to check that. Make sure it didn't bounce back somewhere. I didn't hear anything. Nope, it went through the pumpkin and bounced bounced off the plywood and went right back in. So it went in, and now it's bouncing around inside the pumpkin. All right, now I want to take a shot at the plywood by itself and see what that does. That's a little dangerous. Probably going to break something, but everybody's out of the way. Hopefully I don't have to get a new big screen TV. All right, I'm going to angle over a little bit. Ball falling. I don't know how many rounds I got in there. Let's see. All right. Front load. There we go. Fall right out. Damn it. Yeah, gotta get that magnet in there. They're so heavy when they go by, they're just killing the detents. Yeah, it's just gonna roll right out. Son of a bitch. Nah, that's good. Hold on. Let me stop and take care of the detents. Can't be too dangerous. Alright. What I like about the new detents, at least you can fix them. Once I put the magnet in there, that'll hold it good. I'll put a good earth magnet in the top. So, you won't even really need the metal detents at that point. Yeah, I bent them back to regular position for a 68 caliber round. Because that's where they want to be. I'm really over bending them. Alright, it's back in place. I want to replace this detent. This was an old one that I used. Their testing shit gets expensive. $5 for your freaking detent, bastards. All right. Nice new crisp one. No. Dark as hell in here. I gotta put more lights in. Stole some lights out of here and put them in the shop, the other shop. Now I can't see shit in here. All right, there we go. And I kept it round on this one, not for shape, you know, obviously. Want to have a little loss as possible. There's no 17 millimeter shape rounds anyway, so. The hair. Yeah. All right. Cameras on. All right. A little bit of an angle. Follower. Always. Come on. Get up there. Well, let me check this. I'm gonna have to go a little farther back with my breech. I think I put my breech a little too far forward. That's an easy fix. Prototype. There's always going to be some little, you know, that's what happens behind the scenes you don't see on camera. making stuff, new stuff, never been done before, testing it, and seeing what happens. It's the real way to learn. Most people learn these days by YouTube. I learn by doing. Making mistakes, fucking shit up, and figuring out how to do it the right way. Alright. Here we go. Over. Almost forgot it again. Make sure I float it in there. Alright. The hell? That new spring is a little too strong, pushing them on an angle. Let me load less. I was getting crazy loading 4. Let me load 2. I think that new spring, I put the red spring in, a little piece of silver spring, make it really strong. I think it's a little too strong. Pushing everything on an angle, it's missing that front breech that I got to bring back. Again. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Okay, see, that's where that was stupid and dangerous. That just missed me. All right, woohoo! That came back and didn't hit me, but went right by my leg. 20-gram ball flying. It's freaking, 250 FPS or whatever. Oof. That would have been bad. Oh, and I usually have stuff that fully blocks this area. That's why Badger's always over here. But I just moved stuff out of the way in this one area so I could walk through to the new machine shop without having to go around all the time. And that took away my blocking. And that's right where the round just went. Flying by. I don't know where it went. I heard it, though. Almost took out my can crusher. Another addition to the shop. You guys see me drinking Red Bull all the time. I'm always throwing cans all over the place and stepping on them. Now I've got my own can crusher. Pretty cool. I was going to make my own. It's, it's just a cylinder. It's not really hard to make, but freaking I ain't got time. So I was like, I just ordered one on Amazon. Freaking thing works great, though. Those cans add up. If you don't flatten them, they're all over the place. And I end up melting them all down and making parts out of them over here, which I run during the winter time. Summer, it's too much to melt parts, metals. But here's my forges, my little metal furnaces. Real easy to make. You can buy these on Amazon too, but really dangerous. If you're ever thinking about melting down aluminum, copper, brass, steel, do your research. They're real easy to make. Propane tanks, I make mine out of. A lot of guys make them out of other things. But they're real cool. It's fun, but super dangerous. You're talking about molten metals, so do your due diligence. Learn, not just on YouTube, before you're going to do it. But it's really fun and saves you a lot of money on parts. I make a lot of parts out of brass and copper and aluminum like crazy, so it comes in handy. Goes in very expensive Red Bulls. At least I'm getting something back out of it. Parts on the other end with the can. All right, guys. So that's about it for this crazy dangerous video. Kids, don't try this at home. Super dangerous. So yeah, I'm gonna. But holy crap, 50 to 60 joules with a 17 millimeter round. Whew. Didn't go through 3/4 plywood. I didn't think it would though. Usually, 74, 75 joules is when you start going through 3/4. 3/4 is really thick. 1/2 inch it would have blew through no problem. But I wouldn't. One of those steel balls, 20 grams at 50 plus joules. Whew. Super freaking dangerous. We won't want to get hit by one of these. So I'm going to work on that barrel a bit. It's getting great power. That part's working. Maybe the next one I'll actually make even longer. It'll get more power. But I want to keep, a good carry size, So 5 inches is a good carry size. Or maybe I'll make the next one like a 7. And I'm going to make that breech a little bigger. And I'm going to put in, try to find the strongest magnets I can. Won't need much, you know, small little 1/4-inch magnet, epoxy it into the top. Should hold that round without any detents whatsoever. Because, you know, they're heavy rounds, so it's going to need a good amount to hold them. But I think that'll do the trick. All right, I will keep you guys updated, and I'll get you on the next video when I get that all sorted. All right, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.